urban cookies.
Oh.
Yep.
Right now, and here's a live look from our Penguin Air News chopper, an active water rescue. This is the canal, the Grand Canal.
Ready. The storms have begun. I am tracking an isolated storm south of the valley, or at least in the South Valley here this morning. Our Queen Creek Valley cam showing us that rain coming down heavy as we look off to the west from Queen Creek. And there is that storm that blew up very quickly. It's starting to look a little bit more disorganized on radar, but still moving to the north. And I put that track right there. It is about 3 miles from the Loop 202 Santan Highway here this morning. So if you are commuting along that road, keep in mind, this storm is not far from you, and it is heading north, so it is.
During that horrific event where nearly
It could make it into southern Tempe by about 7:30 here this morning, continuing to spread to the north. So we'll be watching that very closely. You'll still hear some rumbles of thunder with that one as well. Now, again, that storm gradually moving to the north, possibly, or well, it is producing some areas of very heavy rain in that red right there, with some light rain in the green, but very active in the South Valley, not necessarily active across the rest of the valley. Most of us will get a dry commute into work here this morning, but it's the East Valley that I'm most concerned with here early on. As we go through the day, those storm chances will increase, and there is that potential for more scattered thunderstorms around the valley as early as this afternoon. So grab those umbrellas, download that ABC 15 Storm Shield weather app. Again, our storm chances are going up. Today's high, 104 degrees. By tomorrow, in the 90s, and possibly an even wetter day. We'll talk about rain chances as we go through the weekend in just a few minutes.
Okay, Iris, today's top takeaway.
a co-worker noticed the
48th Street in Washington. ABC 15 on the scene of this breaking news.
I was wondering if I could
Take a quick break. Morgan. Be right after this.
And we're going to talk about your forecast actually here. We're going to start with a look at Schnepp Farms. This is our HD camera out in Queen Creek in the Southeast Valley. Nice little shower off to the south of town that this camera is showing us. One of several storms now popping up just to our south. But guess what? They are moving.
People for creating chaos and causing the cow to go into survival.
Sure, it's the southern half of the state this morning that is starting off very active on this Friday morning. This is all thanks to hurricane.
Take a look at this video. Officials say the horse, known as Leroy, got sucked up last night, but members of the St. Clair Fire Department were there to help fast. The team, look at that, there's the applause as they got
Lightning with it, some cloud to ground lightning, but also some moderate to a heavy rain right now. And again, this is pushing up along the I-10, pushing into Ahwatukee right now, up along the 202. And if this kind of holds together here, probably in about 40 to 45 minutes, it's going to be moving into Tempe and then up into South Scottsdale. So again, lightning with that, lightning and thunder with the storms just to the south of Casa Grande as well. Casa Grande over into Stanfield, getting ready to see some of this activity. Very active start to your.
He was in yesterday, but we are thinking of him here. And coming up in our next hour, the Emmy nominations are out. Are there any front runners? We're talking live with the TV editor from Entertainment Weekly. And Starbucks looking to make
3 days ahead. All thanks again to Hurricane Dolores this morning, weakening to a Category 1 storm, continues to push off into the Pacific and weaken as it does so. Still, we're going to get a lot of moisture from this storm, so much so that the National Weather Service across the state has issued a flash flood watch.
Attention Cox subscribers.
For the Valley, it's at 5 o'clock this evening and 2 p.m. for Flagstaff. No matter where you live in the state, get ready for storms throughout the next couple of days that have the potential to produce heavy rain thanks to all that tropical moisture. Temperature-wise today, we're going to be in the triple digits with thunderstorms and showers likely throughout today and really likely into tonight. And